joining us now is Manila's 6th District Congressman Benny Abante to weigh in on the clash between Mayor Isko and Congressman Chua. Sir, magandang umaga and thank you for joining us.
Magandang umaga, Ed. Magandang umaga sa iyo. Long time no see.
Long time no see, sir. Been a while since you've been here, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yes, sir. Sir, teka, I understand this. I suppose it's a different district kasi Joel Chua belongs, I think, to the 3rd District. You're in the 6th District. Pero at least as far as processes are concerned, paano bang kalakaran dito? Kasi ang understanding ko nung Biyernes, si Mayor Isko nagalit dahil hindi raw humingi ng permit o nag-secure ng permit to demolish at the very least yung nag-implement ng project na funded through the allocation to Congressman Joel Chua. Pero anong pagkalakalan yan? Who implements, who proposes, and who does all these things about permits?
Kung naniniwala naman si Mayor Isko na talagang ang yan ay project ni Congressman Chua, ang pinakamagandang gawin dyan tawagan niya at mag-usap silang dalawa Palagay ko naman Congressman Chua would go ahead and talk with the Mayor Isko para malinawan yan sa akin hindi kagad yung bigla na lang gigibain, no? Kinakailangan mo natin ng maigi kung talagang walang permit yan, for example. Okay, walang permit yan. But that is a national project. So, ibig sabihin, maaaring dapat informahan ng City Hall of Manila. Ako gagawin ko yan, no? Before anything that can be done in my district, i-inform namin ang City of Manila to find out kung anong masasabi nila dyan. Pero palagay ko, napag-uusapan muna yan, I think that is about it for a while bago magitaan
Yes, sir. But what I mean is, as a matter of processes and procedures go, siyempre, the money is coursed through Congress kasi it's Congress that allocates the money for or the budget for these projects. Pero the implementation, I suppose, would be up to, for example, the DPWH. Would the congressman have anything to do pa with securing, for example, permits? Kasi at the outset, parang yun ang unang pinagawa yan
Actually, tama yung sinabi ni Congressman Chua na they're just requesting the DPWH, ito pwedeng gawin to. It is up to the DPWH kung talaga gagawin nila o hindi. Sila naman ang humahawak ng pondo Oo nga, siguro pondo ng congressman yan na hiniling. Pero the DPWH is the one that will implement that. Nasa kanila yung pera. Ang pinakamaganda sigurong ginawa ng DPWH nakipag-usap muna ng City Engineer of Manila. O siguro naman, kung yan ang kini-question ng ating mayor, pinakamaganda niyan kausapin na ng city engineer yung nagpagawa, yung mismong DPWH nagpagawa niyan.
So what I mean is it the congressman who talks to the city engineer or the DPWH? From what you're saying, I understand it's the city engineer who should talk to DPWH.
It must be the DPWH and the city engineer should talk about it, no? Pwede naman sigurong i-inform yan ni Mayor Isko sa kanyang city engineer. You call up the DPWS about that and find out kung ano maaaring magawin dito. Pero pag merong, if there is a political color in that, iba na po yan.
Do you see political color here?
It might be because in a way, Congressman Chua is not with Mayor Isko in the last election.
Okay.
Sa akin lang Ed, it would be good if we will not involve any politics in any project that we have because that is for the people anyway. It's not for us.
Certainly.
That's for the people, no? At kinakailangan mo ng talagang tingnan maigi o kailangan ba ng mga tao yan. The people need that and I think that the barangay should also be informed about that, no? Ang pinakamaganda talaga niyan, it must be the people that know the city engineer and DPWH should talk about it.
Sir, the second level, I suppose, is this: exactly how much coordination, from your experience, exactly how much coordination is there between, for example, a political office, like for example, a congressman proposing a project, and the LGU? let's just use your office as an example. Gaano karaming coordination na ginagawa ninyo pag meron kayong proposed project with the local government unit?
Well, noon wala kaming problema eh. I do not have any problem with that. Whether the city of Manila is informed or not, no? The mayor does not in any way meddle with whatever projects we have, no? In fact, he's very happy about it because it helps the people actually. Kami naman bilang congressman, alam ko na dapat ang talagang gawin ng congressman ay gumawa ng batas. Totoo yan. But we are also tasked by the government to be able to see the projects that are needed in our district. And because of that, yun ang sinasabi namin sa kanila, o ito, kailangan ipagawa ito. We would like to build a multipurpose hall here. Ngayon, syempre, the government would allocate funds for that. And then they will give it to the DPWH, and DPWH will be the one to implement that. So, even if we as congressmen would perhaps make the law, we are also stewards of, a good steward of every project in our district. To us, okay nga sa akin kung hindi ko napakailaman yung mga proyektong yan. Ang sa akin, we'll just make laws, fine with me. But the people expect more. It's not just us, it is the people that expect more for that.
Sir, exactly how common itong mga ganitong klaseng bangayan between the local congressman and the LGU? From what you've seen, from your experience, I haven't seen something like this in a while, yung nag-aaway yung dalawa.
Well, during my stint in Congress, I never had any problem with the mayor, even if the mayor is not with our party or that the mayor is not with me in the election. The mayor would always allow projects like that for the people. Sabi ko nga, if we would just get away from politics, that would be better. Sabi ko, you can go to my district and find out for yourselves kung ano pagkagawa ng mga proyekto ko dyan. And if somehow, some way, nag-violate sa city code ng building code na yan. And then let's talk about it. Find out what we can do about it.
Okay. Sir, cambio naman ako ng konti. Of course, the past few days, we've been looking at flood control projects, well, actually throughout the country, but last week lalo, dun sa Maynila, bahang-baha dun sa Maynila.
Yes.
Your assessment of how the flood control projects are, number one, being chosen or selected, and number two, being implemented, specifically in Manila?
Actually, my district is the catch basin of lahat ng mga dumi and waste. Sa distrito ko, dumadaan ng main tributaries ng Pasig River, San Juan River, ang mga maliliit na mga estero, no? So what I did was nag-propose ako sa DPWH na kailangan namin ng flood control project. So nagpagawa kami ng mga pumping stations at ako minomonitor ko yan palagi. Yung pumping station na yan gumagana yan. I would call up MMDA, I would call up DPWH pag nag-complain yung nag-complain yung barangay chairman, hindi po gumagana yung pumping station na yan, yung floodgates na yan, hindi gumagana yan. So I would call them up and I would like to find out why na hindi nyo na-maintain yan. Ang aking dito yung the maintenance of the projects. Hindi lamang po yung pagpapagawa ng mga proyektong yan, kundi monitoring it and maintaining it so that magiging maganda. Pangalawa, nakita namin na noon yung mga flood control project sa akin distrito, napakaliit ng mga nilalagay na pipe sa ilalim. So what we did was, binago nila yan. Ginawa na lang culverts yan. Meron akong nagmo-monitor niyan na engineer din ginawang culverts yan, malaki. Kaya somehow ngayon, in my district, wala nang halos baha. Nagbabaha pa rin sa malapit sa mga ilog, no? At pangatlo, syempre, yung mga basura. And I would tell my constituency, sana wag na kayo magtapo ng basura sapagkat matindi ho yan. Even if we have a very good flood control project, but if the people will always throw waste like single-use plastic and everything, wala rin maaari mangyari. Kaya magtulungan tayo lahat. Sabi ko, magtulungan ng gobyerno, magtulungan ng taong bayan. And I believe we're going to have a very good flood project, flood control project there.
Pero sir, what accounts for last week's flooding in Manila? I'm not specifically talking about your district kasi I'm not sure exactly. I know your district is Binondo, Quiapo, Santa Cruz, and San Nicolas.
My district is Santa Mesa and
Santa Mesa?
Santa
Okay, sorry.
Pandacan, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the district of Congressman Chua.
Yes, sir. Pero what accounts for the flooding last week sa Manila? Again, not specifically to your district, pero bakit parang ang bilis bumaha last week?
You know, I was surprised that even City Hall was flooded. I really do not know what to say about that, no? Except that perhaps it is high time for us, public officials, from the mayor down to the barangay officials, to really, tell our people, wag na kayong magtapon ng basura because that is the main problem there, no? Of course, the problem is corruption there, no? I don't know, in Manila wala eh. Walang corruption diyan eh. My district, they can investigate and walang corruption diyan, no? But the thing is, kapag talagang hindi natuto ang ating mga kababayan to be disciplined enough not to put wastage in our drainage, talagang babaha. I was surprised that even City Hall was flooded.
Pero sir, do you think that yung pagbaha last week was only because yung pagtapon ng basura? Kasi parang hindi naman nagbago yan magmula dati na parating tatapon, unfortunately, parating tatapon ng basura yung mga Pilipinas sa kung saan-saan. What makes last week different?
It might be, I don't know, I do not actually know the answer. I was really surprised because I think for the first time nakita ko City Hall was flooded eh. And I'm not really surprised about that.
Okay. Sir, kabi naman ako. Si Mayor Magalong, I understand you've had a brief exchange of words, of course not face-to-face, about the issue of yung alleged corruption dun sa flood control projects. Have you been able to talk to Mayor Magalong?
No, I haven't talked to him. I do not know him. And I support his expose. The only thing that I do not like is that he is making a blanket accusation to the whole house, no? Sabi ko naman, okay yan. If you would like to expose it, pero sana you name names. You begin to have evidences. Sabi niya, mayroon siyang ibang ebidensya, di present niya sa amin. Ako naman, sabi ko, I believe in a whole government approach where even the executive, the judiciary, the legislative can even investigate, even a independent commission if he wants that, and he would like to appeal before the independent commission. We would like him to name names finally, so that charges can be filed against those corrupt public officials. I'm supporting him in the expose, but what I'm not supporting him is that he throw a full blanket statement na lahat yan, hindi dapat ganoon. Pati kami na mga mahuhusay nadadamay diyan. So sabi ko, bakit Congress lang? Bakit hindi ang mga mayors? Bakit hindi mga governors? Sapagkat corruption is not only in Congress, corruption is all over, from the mayor, the governor, the congressman, the senators, all over. Kaya kinakailangan lang dapat na I do not know why he's doing it. Kaya that's the reason why I said that he is like an empty can na walang laman. That's just very noisy. It's not just noise. We would like evidences. We would like names to be given.
Pero sir, what are your plans with regard to, sabi nga ninyo, maaaring ipatawag si Mayor Magalong, kung sakali ba, is Congress opening any investigation into, number one, flood control projects, and number two, what committee is going to be in charge of this? And then number three, of course, will he be summoned?
I believe that TRICOM has already been created, and that is being led by the Committee on Public Accounts, by Congressman Terry Ridon. Congressman Terry Ridon already has signified that he is going to make an investigation on that. Although, syempre, if we will investigate ourselves, merong bias yan. So ako, I'm calling for an independent investigation on those things. And perhaps Mayor Magalong, that would now be his time for him to be able to reveal and expose all of those things and give all the names kung sino man yung mga yan. All right, rather than go into the media and just try to make a blanket accusation. Sa amin, mas maganda na kung meron siya mga tinutukoy dyan, magpangalan na siya at ilabas na mga ebidensya.
An independent commission can be created via executive fiat naman, di ba? It does not need Congress's approval.
It can be, yes.
But have you spoken to anybody from Malacanang about this?
No, not yet. I'm just saying it now to the media. So I hope that the president is listening, and we would like to have an independent commission that should tackle this investigation.
Okay, maraming salamat po, Congressman Benny Abante ng 6th District ng Manila. Thank you for joining
Salamat,
us this
Ed.
morning.
Maraming
Thank you, sir.
salamat
Ingat
po sa inyo lahat.